Welcome back. You're watching the opening trade, and now it's time to focus on the cement sector, where ACC results are going to be announced. They're also going to set the momentum for the cement sector. What sort of pricing trends, region trends, again, we are going to analyze. But overall, on the sector per se, what we should expect this time from the results. For that, let me now welcome Rajesh Ravi, the senior analyst from HDFC Securities. Rajesh, good morning and welcome. From the cement sector this time, what is your expectation?
Yeah, good morning, Piyush. From in this quarter, cement sector Q4 results, we believe could be a strong quarter for the cement industry, rather a recovery quarter. We expect the demand trend to remain healthy in this quarter. This is the volume numbers which we have got from few companies. We understand that the volume growth for overall the sector as a whole would be, around 10% again in this quarter. The industry would be delivering a volume growth. Even in terms of pricing, this quarter, primarily south and west markets have seen good recovery in cement prices, and central market also there was some recovery. So in March quarter, sequentially there will be also around 2% price recovery for the industry as a whole. And third important variable was the cost, which was until September quarter, sequentially the industry was seeing a cost uptick. October onward, the cool off in petcoke, imported coal prices and diesel price have, moderated the cost pressure, and the good amount of benefit should be seen in the March and June quarters. So this March quarter, we will see good demand, higher utilization, pricing recovery as well as cost moderation. So overall margins will expand in this quarter to one of the best in last many quarters.
Right, Rajesh, let's go down to stocks here. What's your expectation when you're saying South has done good, West has done good? From the point of view, now if I recall the last 3 quarters, it was about Central India. Again, the pricing, volume growth was very, very strong, especially in the UP region and the sort of eastern part of MP. But when we now again take a look at the sort of stocks or companies emerging out, what could be the top performers this quarter?
So if you see this quarter, if I first talk among the large, the bigger companies, ACC, Ambuja, Ultratech, Sri and Dalmia Cement, we believe, ACC, which would be delivering results today, declaring results today, to deliver around 28% EBITDA growth. And similarly, this is largely because of better price recovery, which they should report from the south and west market, while volume growth also will build in at around 7% growth. So these two should drive better earnings for ACC in this quarter versus Ambuja, where we believe it could be around 4 to 5% EBITDA uptick only. And in case of like other big companies, I said Ultratech also, because it's a pan-India player and volume growth has been strong as it has been ramping up its recent acquisitions and organic growth. So there also we believe the company should deliver around 18 to 20% EBITDA uptick in this quarter. Sri Cement will be a major beneficiary of the petcoke price reduction because it is one of the major consumers. So there we expect around 50% EBITDA uptick. And in case of Dalmia, sequentially there should be strong recovery in margins. On a YY basis, we believe it would be around slightly flattish trend. Around 6% EBITDA growth is what we are factoring. And right. Overall, as I said, yeah.
Right. Rajesh,
yeah.
I want to ask you on midcaps. Perhaps you are moving towards midcap only. So on the midcap side, particularly I want to ask you on Sagar Cement, what is the expectation? Because I was looking at the sort of average expectation, volume growth of roughly between 17-19%. Again, in the context of EBITDA per ton, roughly 37 to 40%. So what is the expectation on Sagar, also Star Cement, again, which could outshine again in the midcap cement pack?
So, we have if you see Sagar Cement and other south-based players this quarter, again, volume growth will remain strong because industry in south itself continues to remain very, industry growth continues to remain very healthy. So Sagar has guided for around 17% volume growth. And if we factor in, sequential improvement in pricing because whole of the south has been a strong recovery. So we believe the Sagar numbers could also be, strong on a relative basis. As against say 30 rupees EBITDA, which they did in December quarter, they should easily deliver around 550 rupees, which could be around 15% uptick on a YY basis. So good volume growth and margin expansion. So the stock can deliver 30% odd EBITDA growth in this quarter. And even on PAT level, that could be on a low base of last year. It would be around, 170-180% upside on the PAT level. In terms of Star Cement, which is like present in the northeast, pricing has remained strong and it has been holding on at its decent level. Overall, East did not see any price improvement sequentially in March quarter, so that will play out even for realization will be flattish. Volume growth for in case of Star Cement, they would be delivering around 7-8% types volume growth in this quarter. On total basis, 6-7% volume growth, and there could be some cost inflation on a sequential basis in terms of fuel prices because of recent government has been going hard on the Meghalaya coal because of the recent floodings and all. So there is some cost inflation, but nonetheless, on an overall basis, Star Cement should deliver around 1,800 rupees EBITDA per ton, which would be flattish on a YY basis.
Sure.
And
Rajesh, I'm afraid we'll be running out of time. So I have to ask you one last quick question on ACC. Since the results are today, what is most important factor again which you want to watch out in the ACC results? Is it going to be the commentary, going to be the realization trend? What we should watch as top two numbers in ACC?
So in ACC, what are the things today? What we believe is the volume growth. If it it delivers more than 8-9% type volume growth, that would obviously be taken positively. In terms of cost, the input cost numbers will be keenly watched. What sort of are they sustaining on the lower side? If they deliver some cost reductions over there. Commentary generally is very generic. There's not much specific comments from the management in the results, so not much to look at. But in the other expenses, if there are, pump up, that will not be taken very positively. If it remains around 850, 860 level, that could be a decent number to look at. Other expenses. So net, we are expecting 785 rupee EBITDA per ton for ACC this quarter, including other operating. So anything, above that will obviously be a positive number. But overall, ACC remains on a positive trajectory.
Okay. Rajesh, thanks a lot. That was a good exhaustive take on the cement sector. We'll watch out for those numbers in ACC results. And that's the sort of our discussion on cement sector. Now from cement sector, let's move on and talk